Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to React Andy Neon Genesis Evangelion, episode 22 now. Nice. Okay, so episode 22, Director's Cut edition. Let's see. Last time, 21. 21 was crazy. 21 was a lot. We had like a lot of flashbacks to. We got to see like Shinji's mom. We got to see a little bit of like the events that led up to her death, and like baby Shinji like looking at big robot going like against the glass, which was adorable because we love baby Shinji. What else did we see? We saw very sadly Kaji got the award for journalism, otherwise known as shot to death by the government, aka Nerve, because he's just like ultra spy not even a double agent, dude. He's like a quadruple agent, or I guess was like a quadruple agent because he got killed, which very, very negatively impacted Misato because they were very attached, and that was pretty brutal because I really like Misato. I liked Kaji a lot too, but Misato's like top 3 characters for me, easy. So seeing her in a lot of pain, that's pretty sad. And along that vein, big shout out to the comments because they explained why the ED was different in that the song that plays is like Misato and Kaji's like song, like their together song, and so they only played half of it to kind of symbolize that half that Kaji died, like GG. So that was really well done, and that like is such a nerve to hit. I love the whole like half of a song uncompleted thing, blah blah blah. Like that's just so good. Okay. So yeah, Kaji got iced. Let's see. Shinji is back in action, walking around. He was like pretty upset with himself that he couldn't do anything, but like he couldn't like help Misato when she was falling apart. He just like went back to bed and like pillowed over the ears, like. So that was pretty brutal. But honestly, what can you do at that point? Like. It's like hearing a parent sob, you know? It's like you just you can't do, like when you're young, there's nothing to do. It's just like so difficult to even like approach that situation. So that was pretty brutal. Let's see. We saw and the comments clarified this a bit for me. So if I'm understanding correctly, which honestly it doesn't even matter if I'm understanding correctly because I don't understand most of the show, but if I am, we saw Ritsuko's mother with Ray, and Ray had said like, yo, you, my dad, or not even, I guess my dad, yo, Shinji's dad says you're an old hag, and she and Shinji's dad were schmoochin', and she had like been like lusting after him for a while, and so she got pissed and started shaking Ray like by the throat, like shake the baby. And then she died, which presumably was suicide, not Ray like opening an AT field inside her, because Ray is probably just a kid. Probably isn't a clone. Maybe, I'm still holding out hope, but probably isn't a clone. But I think it definitely like, well, I don't know. Where did she come from? There was the flash of a character appeared on screen when they're talking about, and so maybe it was like Secret Love Child is the best guess I got currently. Clone is still in the back of my mind because I love it. I think it's a hilarious idea, but I think Secret Love Child and us being Shinji's stepsister probably the play. Let's see, what else is there? Anything super crazy important I wanted to recap? I don't think so. I think that's good. I think that's a good spot. Double check that I'm recording on both. Hello. Display recording. Display is recording. Nice. I actually mixing it up. Okay, boom. Kaji got iced. There's a lot of good foreshadowing there. Apparently he said something important. Right before the episode starts, appreciate all the comments. Kind of clearance. Oh, sorry, I just blasted your eardrums out because I'm adjusting the mic. There we go. Shout out to all the comments. I really appreciate your input. Keeping the right information in mind going into some of these episodes, because if you don't, like, it's really easy to get confused. And I think that's kind of the point of the show in some ways, but I appreciate that a lot. Otherwise, so big shout out to that. Otherwise, let's get this going. So, episode 22. 3, 2, what? Yeah! And I will probably be skipping the intro because I was having a freaking agonizing time getting it to all work. Yesterday, it's really sad to see Kaji because we know he's not there anymore. Freaking Asuka. Yeah. Oh yeah, your boy Shinji. Says the brat. Oh, she's gonna be twisted. She's gonna be so messed up with his death. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have Asuka freak out. Wait, she just say that she wants to bang him? He's like, bro. Yeah, chill out. Dude, she's gonna be messed up. Oh, I didn't even consider that. What the? Was she abused as a child? Wait a second. Wait, because that's like a sign of sexual abuse as a child. Wow, Asuka backstory. Dude, all of them have messed up parents, dude. Maybe I think you have to be part of it. Commit suicide. That's the doll. That was had its head torn off. Did she like prefer the doll over Asuka? Dang. Asuka's pissed. Baby Asuka's pissed. Oh, I bet Asuka ripped the doll's head off and then she got pissed. Like, yo, you bitch. Ooh. A flesh and blood woman. True that. Yo, I was not expecting the freaking Asuka backstory. Sigma male. Sigma female. Don't cry at your family's funeral. Oh, she's thinking about it. At least, be human. Is this... Wait, is this current time? It's current time. She's... Okay, I got debated. What I was just referring to, I thought I got spoiled on something, but it may be coming later. I won't mention it in the video though. I'll say a little bit. I saw like a figurine of Asuka that had a spoiler in that you could, if you know, you know. Up through Unit 13? What? Are they're rebuilding? Okay. Right. The thing, I already feel like I'm behind in the episode. Yeah, because 3 disappeared, 4 was to freaking Suzuhara. Oh, yeah, so they can have even more spread out. Demo. Taking over the world. Yeah, she's starting to get mad. Show me your face. Show me. Just. I wanna. You know. Are you okay, Asuka? Oh, she's trying to call Kaji. Okay, I got you baited. Not important. Oh, it's right. Shinji was. Wait, was Shinji with Rei? Oh, I didn't see Shinji. What? Why are you so upset with Shinji? Probably inferiority complex or superiority or whatever it is. It's starting to explode because she got rolled. Oh, this is awkward. Yeah, Asuka? She doesn't know. She hinted at it. Dang. She was just sad about it. Asuka, stop being such a hoe. At least, dude, Sigma. Oh, that's gonna be Sigma male Shinji. They're speaking in German. German speakers. Translate. My mother? I don't have one of those. She looks so fed up. Yeah, I actually hate my mom. She's a hoe. Oh, she's not my real mom. Oh, I don't actually hate her. Yeah, she was just really honest. Dang, yeah, she just born her soul a little bit. Okay, they're not gonna... She's a child. Water is a very big thing in the show. We've never seen this before. This, like, side of Asuka. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why do you hate... What does Rei have to... Huh? I think she might have been abused as a child. Like, maybe, like, sexually abused, right? And because, like, hating your... Like, she's having trouble getting in the bath because she hates herself. She probably... That's... I mean, that's something that I don't really... I don't know. Just that she was naked when she was freaking out, right? Or maybe it's just full superiority or whatever. That's really sad. That it's all, like, all for... Yo, chill. Okay, at least she apologized. Oh, is she having like period cramps? Yep, period cramps. Okay. She's like in that age where, I mean, because when she, Ray would make the most sense. Could be a Shinji, could be a Misto. It's a Ray. What can I say? I'm a god. Why does she hate Ray? I mean, she's kind of gone into it a bit, but like, I don't know. I guess she harbors a lot more hatred than I thought, especially like towards herself. I never took her. I mean, I guess that's why she's so prideful. Is it's like making up for her lack of like self-confidence, but not really self-confidence, but like self-esteem, I guess. Like value of herself. Maybe she wasn't. Actually, I don't know if she was sexually abused. Probably not. I feel like maybe though. What else could have happened that would like? They're really giving me a lot of time to just talk. They're not dolls. Oh, like, haha, it's not going to snow because global warming. She wants to be wanted, and that was tied with Kaji. Yeah, she probably would. Yeah. Dang, I actually feel bad for Asuka. Usually I've taken her being kind of like bratty and like been like kind of like, okay, dude. But like, she's got a lot more going on than I thought. And I mean, I kind of made it, like I would joke about it, right? Like, or whatever. I never like disliked her. I've always liked her. But now it's like taking a different edge. That all of her being super, what's the word? Kind of not mean, but I don't know. All of her quips and her personality like is from her being all traumatic, being traumatized as a youth. Oh no. What do you mean they're don't be? What do you mean? Of course they're still coming. Oh, it's like the freaking weird one. The freaking like gloopy glooper. No wonder they're called angels. They look freaking. Is that the? Is that the logo? That looks kind of like the logo. Dude, obey your orders. Misato, actually, that's smart of Misato. She's, you gotta work with it. Yeah, she's starting to lose it. Yeah, we're not waking that thing back up. Because that thing's gonna go sicko mode. Yeah, Shinji, talk to it. Wow, okay. I'm really intrigued about what's going on with Asuka right now. Oh, she knows. Man. It actually got me feeling some kind of way. That, like, self-hatred stuff she was talking about? Oof. That's some tough. What? Why are they playing Hallelujah? Oh no, she's gonna die. Oh, that was cool. Wait, she actually aimed in the right direction. Oh, she whiffed it. Oh my gosh. They're breaking her up. Dude, they're in her brain. Don't give her more ammo. It's doing something to her brain, dude. Don't give her a weapon. Yeah, mental contamination. Are they trying to, like, force us into the mech or something? Oh, she was abusive, dude. That's so bad. That's so bad. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, no. That's so heartbreaking. Oh, that's so sad. Is it about to do something crazy like Shinji's did? But it's like so... Oh my gosh, she's gonna get Komo'd. Did the mom kill the dad for doing something to her? So, or, I don't even know. That's so terrible. That gets to me, dude. Yeah, get her, save her. It didn't... No, it didn't work. Dude, bring out the electric grid sniper. Oh no. No, no. Yeah, she's like shutting out all her emotions. That's why she didn't cry at the funeral. That's not good. New mom. She was almost murdered by her mom? Ripping off her head. The mom wanted to rip off her head or something, dude. Yo! Oh, that's so sad. I can't do this, dude. What is this? Is that a noose? Oh, what is that? Dude, she's breaking apart. All the stuff that she's been repressing through the entire series that I had no idea about is all coming up, and it's like tearing her to shreds. Man, why do they all have to be like so emotionally messed up to pilot these things? She was, I mean, I think she was sexually abused, right? I mean, maybe it wasn't necessarily a sexual abuse, but just the stuff with the mom there. But I mean, she straight up said, "Don't come inside me." I mean, come on, that you can't get much worse than that, right? Or like much. That's pretty on the nail. Wow, I feel terrible right now. I've never felt this bad for her. She's being like suffocated by people. Why is Shinji here? She was like given no attention as a child, and in trying to get attention to her like suicidal mom, the mom said, "Okay, die with me." It's like she's, oh dude, she's talking with her inner self. Or maybe this is her EVA. In the same way that Shinji keeps talking with his, who could be his inner self. Dude, I don't know. What audio is playing right now, man? Holy, I can't. Defiled, what a word. Probably by the memory, right? All the repressed things. She like tried to shut it all out because of how terrible it is. Uh-oh. Is she going to die? No. Yeah. Go into Dogma and use the lance? For what? They're all connected to Adam? But it could cause the third impact? They're using... It was them doing some Dead Sea Scroll stuff. It's like the dude. So they're all connected to Adam? Like, in a sense that if you shank Adam, you shank them? Or like, not necessarily that exact, but... She just... They must have done something to cause it. It wasn't like an angel. It wasn't bad chance. They did it. They caused it, right? Like, super directly. Chance to... Dude, he's trying to, like, bring forth the freaking end of time. They're gonna bring forth the end of time. This is the end. Is it not dead yet? Why is there a nerve ship down there? Wait, how far did they pull it out? Oh, they were like stopping its growth. This music. Somebody save her. I'm losing my mind. I don't. Nah, Asuka cannot die now. Asuka needs to be okay. I've not empathize, or I don't know the freaking word. I like care about her way too much now. She about to javelin throw the lance into the. Yes! What is that? Asuka's okay. Asuka, well, she's not okay. She's about as far from okay as we've ever seen her. Oh, and now the lance is in orbit? Dude, the lance is in orbit. They were using that as like a repressor for Adam. It looked like. That's a cool shot. Reminded me of freaking 2001: A Space Odyssey. Dude, and Kaji being dead is gonna ruin it completely because she's like dependent on other people's needing her like attention from others because of the trauma she's faced as a young person, including the lack of attention from her mom. Which kind of led to the mom killing herself. Or not led to, it was tied to the mom killing herself, like die with me, all that. Asuka's probably about a Shinji. She hates why did Shinji appear in the end of it? That's what? Don't end the episode. They changed the ending music, but I'm not gonna play it because oh my gosh, dude, this show is starting to kill me. Okay, well, at least I feel like I was there the entire time. I was understanding most of it. And she had no time to pay attention to our daughter. And the mom kills herself. Okay, so where we're at. This could be a bit tough. I gotta go to the line. I gotta go to the worst line in the entire show. Okay, yeah. I don't even think I can say it again. I think she was definitely like hard raped as a kid, right? And that has been something she's been holding in herself the entire time, right? And it's manifested on top of her mom never giving her attention due to like the mom being overworked, and then the mom eventually like killed herself, right? It's manifested in her wanting the attention of others. And then also there's like this weird like sexual component to it with how she was talking with Kaji at the front, and she straight up like, you know, is going for it because it's like, I mean, when you take a young kid, and I'm not a freaking child, the brain of a child expert. I'm not. So like, take my words with a lot of skepticism, right? But I feel like when you take a kid and you sexually at least abuse them, a lot of the ways that it's found later in their life is like with a teacher or something, they'll try to reenact those like sexual things, right? So like they might try to do something with a teacher that their whoever did to them. And so it's like it's like that, I feel like. And that's why she acts the way she does with Kaji, because she's trying to get his attention, and the only way she knows how, or like the main way she knows how, is that kind of sexual stuff that happened to her as a kid. That's like, it's all like intertwined, which is like the worst thing I've ever heard. That's just terrible. It's just so, I can't even. And her like So inferiority complex or superiority complex, whatever one it is. I'm not sure exactly which it is, but whatever that is, like her immense pride for herself that she uses to mask her own self-hatred and her own self-esteem issues, like exploded and just fell apart when she got rolled, and then Shinji rolled the thing and then like survived, right? Like that just ruined everything for her. Like that got her messed up. And it's like she feels so dirty. In this scene, especially in the bathroom, dude, that's what got to me. Where it's like she feels so dirty she can't even take a bath. Or like because it's just like she doesn't want to like be in that proximity. Like it's just too much. I can't even explain it, you know? Like I can't even breathe the same air that others are breathing, right? Like, because she's trying to like expel everything out because of the way that she was forcefully not expelled, the opposite of expelled. So she's trying, you know? And it's just tearing. It's just tearing apart doesn't even sound right. It's like just completely too much. And on top of like, they're all going through puberty. So she's starting to manifest, like she was sitting with Kaji in the beginning, you know, rest in peace Kaji. She's starting to manifest in those ways. Do you notice, dude, this elevator scene goes on from 10:16 to 10:56, dead silent. They give us like 45, I guess about 40 seconds of pure silence. Or like 45. Just them chilling. Which luckily I used to just start talking. But, and it's like she sees the doll from her past as like, she like compares it to Rei because they act similar, or like they both serve a similar purpose. Dude. And then playing that with the freaking, her using the words defile got to me. That struck a nerve. Because that's such a like a very powerful word in how, like, in that context, right? It's not even something that I feel like I can put into words how insane that is. Dude, and Misato's shook because she's like, don't dig deeper. Dude, that's so messed up. And like even more, dude, it's like, this is like deep character, what do you call it? I just noticed my pants drawer, my freaking, my drawer's been open the entire time. Okay. That's stupid, I'm sorry. I can't believe that's been open. It's like a character profile. It's like really deep, like how the character works, which is it's extremely complicated. Your new mom. Okay, so like her mom that birthed her died. And then like new mom brought him stepmom. And she probably hates her dad and misses her mom and wants. I can't. What's the scene with all the, like, the being smothered thing? I feel like that probably is relating to the sexual thing. Maybe, like, on a playground by a bunch of people she was messed with. And I guess in the same way she was attaching to Kaji, she might have been attaching to Shinji. Maybe that's kind of part of the thing. Alright, well, we've had Asuka have her emotional meltdown. We've had Shinji have a few. We've seen Rei go into deep, like, self-speculation, like, am I even a human being stuff, like, depersonalization is the word of the day that I used when Rei went sicko mode. I mean, who's next? Right? Like, I just, dude, it's like it's just too much, man. At least Shinji tried to come to her in a sense, like went and said like start talking to her after she was messed up, which he which he wasn't able to do with Misato, but I don't think he really knew how messed up she was because she's like never. I won't say never, but she's just like her foundation. I think has been really weak the entire time, and she's been making up for it with her personality. And the foundation just got jackhammered to smithereens, dude. Okay, well, you know, it's hard to be super high energy after something like that, but you know, and I really like, I think the show, this, you know, I'll talk about this a little bit. I'll be wrapping it up here, because these director cut episodes are already pretty long, so adding a ton of discussion on that can be a bit much. But so I'll start wrapping it up. But I feel like in media, any form of media, well, I guess most like fiction media, right? It's really, really hard to ever get into any sort of sexual abuse, any sort of rape, any sort of like anything like that, because it's just too much. You just, if you can't, and do it justice isn't the right way to put it, I guess, but you can't, like, you don't want to do a disservice to all the real events that are super terrible, right? Like, it's just like, you don't just slap in like, oh, I was abused as a kid just to make a character more interesting, right? Because that'd just be so shallow, and that'd just be so like disrespectful to what, like, things that actually happen. But I feel like Evangelion did it really well, at least with Asuka in this episode. I didn't feel like they were disrespecting anything. Mostly just, I think the right word, sympathy, where I like really just feel for her right now, which I think is what they're trying to do, and they did really well, because I feel very sad, and because that's just a horrible feeling, the self-hatred, the mind, like the defiled mind, the feeling like you're broken, the feeling like you're unrepairable, like you were born broke, or like, you know, that you're just messed up beyond repair. Like, it's just, that's such a terrible thing. And I think it's something that she's just really going through right now, and that we've never seen her go through. So it makes it very difficult to, watch, but I think it's still fine. Like, it's still good to watch and get a better understanding of these things, because they're real things that happen, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's what I got for today. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me, even if it wasn't the most, you know, fun. This was also a fun episode, but I still like these kinds of episodes, because they really get into, like, some of the really hard to get into things with, like, being human and, like, tragedy and all that sort of, like, and just all of that stuff. It gets into that, and that's super cool, even if it can be difficult to watch. But hey, appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you hanging out. If you have any thoughts about this, because, you know, I'd love to hear it, because this was I feel like a very deep episode. Not that the rest of the series hasn't been deep, but, like, this is one that really goes into it. But appreciate you stopping by, appreciate you hanging out. That's all for 22 for me. We got 4 more episodes left. The third impact is coming soon, most likely. I mean, the Lance of Longinus has been ripped out of Adam. Adam regrew to his size, so Adam's about to do something like what? I mean, he's about to do his freaking resurrection of Adam, I would imagine. And we haven't seen Shinji and his EVA come back yet. So that'll be really interesting to see what an awakened EVA is doing next time that happens. But hey, until then, appreciate you stopping by, appreciate hanging out. That's all from me, episode 22. Looking forward to episode 23, and looking forward to seeing you there. But until then, I'm out of here. Peace.